What's up, guys? Jeremy Myrtle here with Myrtle Entertainment, and oh my goodness, um, 500 subscribers. To me, that's something. It's not quite where I want to be, but who knows? I mean, it's just wow. Thank you guys so much. This really is something. I'm even shocked by the number right now. My montage that I made earlier really kind of explains how I feel about it. I'm sorry I keep looking over this way. That's where I got my tablet with my channel loaded, and it says that I have 518. Yeah, there is 518 subscribers. That is awesome. I don't know about you guys, but that's just amazing to me. Now, for people like you who are watching this, and for all the viewers out there, it's really hard to well, I wouldn't say hard, but when people who sit and watch videos and they see their subscriber count, it's like, what comes to my mind when I see low numbers, it's like, well, they're really not that reliable, or they don't make that good of a content, so what good are they? These are people who are just getting started, or have started and are getting more used to YouTube. And I know I've been doing this for about 6 years now, but it took me a long time to get this far. And now that I've reached 500, that's really surprising to me. You know, I mean, 500 subscribers, it's a lot. I mean, it may not look like it for you guys, but 500 to me is a huge number, especially for content creators like myself, or Tinkernut, who's a tech channel, JSC and Markiplier, who are gaming channels. But I mean, oh my gosh, that's just something. And one thing I did not expect at all was 2 of my videos went viral. I can actually show you, I think, which ones it were. It was my Jerusalem lyrics video, which I did so many years ago, and then it was the Trojan horse video, which I just found off a DVD, and I thought, well, I might want to share this with people, see what they think. That became my second popular video on the channel, right under the Jerusalem lyrics, and I have gotten so many comments from everyone on my Jerusalem video. That is really awesome. I never thought that would happen. I mean, my very first video was how to connect a digital camera to your home computer, and that got 1,000 views right off the bat. And of course, that was in like what, 2011, about 5 years ago. Jerusalem, I think, Jerusalem came out not that long after. 4 years ago, 223,000 views. That's just awesome. I don't know, but you guys are really awesome. You've really been a big help. One thing that has really kept me going is all these comments I'm getting. Help me, Lord, to walk the street of gold. Strengthen my faith in you. That song just touches the inner soul. Thanks, Hoppers, for sharing that with the world. This is my going home song. I love it when we reach to the high note part of 354. That's my favorite part of the song. Thank you for the lyrics. This song is a new favorite. Can't wait to go there. 22 people are anti-Christian. I believe there's more than that. There's got to be more than 22 people. And I do apologize. This is actually a read the comments video. I would have a little comments thing up here, but I just don't. I'm not real sure how to do all that stuff just yet. I saw the Hoppers perform this song at my church a few months ago. I am basically a hard rock metal fan, but this song is perhaps one of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard. It quite literally soars through my spirit, heart, and soul like very few other songs have. Praise God. Now that right there is awesome. A guy who is a hard rock or heavy metal fan, but then hears this. That's just cool. It's one of his favorites, I think, now. This is awesome. I love this song. Lovely song. I listen to the song every day. It's the most powerful song I've heard on YouTube. If you guys actually go on YouTube and search Jerusalem the Hoppers lyrics, this is the very first video that comes up in all of the YouTube searches. I don't know what made this video so popular. I literally have no idea. I just sat down, and it's like back when I was a kid, like in 2007. When I was a kid, I loved to just sit down and write out lyrics to things. Like, I was so fascinated. I guess I don't know, but I was so fascinated with how there were words to these songs and how it just made sense. And I don't really know it. My memory's kind of vague, but I remember sitting in my dad's office and in my mom's office. I would sit at my dad's computer, and I would just sit and type these lyrics to songs I've heard. And then I would go to my mom's office the next day, and then I would sit at this huge typewriter, which they don't make anymore. I would sit at this huge typewriter, and I would type out lyrics to all kinds of songs I like and all that stuff. And then came YouTube, and I thought about putting it out to share with people. So I did a bit of research on how to make a lyric video, and then this, I believe, this was one of the first. Yeah, this was the third. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This was the 6th lyric video I've ever made on this channel. With 200, let me see, how many videos is this? 223,756. I mean, that in itself is just amazing. The Trojan Horse, I think that came out long after. The Trojan Horse has 186,256. Now this video was really, this one I literally just found on a DVD that I have here at my house. I have these really old cartoon DVDs that I loved when I was little. It was Cartoon Crazies. There was one that had Our Funniest Moments, and there was one of Bugs Bunny, Gabby. Who else was there? Mutt and Jeff. Just all kinds of those. And then I had a few on the side, like Woody Woodpecker, Felix the Cat, and Tom Sawyer. And I ripped off the Trojan Horse, and I just sent that out on YouTube. And I actually viewed this in my English class in school. I think English 1 or 2. It was so many years ago. But I put the description in there, and there's just so many comments I get on this video too. And I actually got my very first hate comment ever. It's from Creeper Lord 101. He said, "Nice video, so who'd you take it from?" And because this video has the content from Melotunes in there, I don't make money off of this because I can't. Actually, well, I kind of do. I was actually looking on YouTube the other day, and I saw where I was actually making money off of this, and I thought, well, how is this working, or how is this possible? And I now realize, looking at this, I kind of lied in my words. I replied back and said, because this is a video I created, I am not claiming any kind of ownership, since this cartoon video is copyrighted. Henceforth, I am not receiving any kind of salary due to the copyrights. In other words, the video I put together is mine, the cartoon is not. I actually replied back at first and said, this actually came from a DVD I had full of cartoons like this one. I never imagined that this would become the most debated video on my channel, and that's actually true. And then he says, so why'd you put yourself in the credits? It's like saying that if you own a book, then you wrote it. Because the video that I took, that's not mine. But I took the video and added credits to it and customized it to make it my own. That's why I'm making that's why I'm making money off of this. It's not that I don't own any kind of money toward the company who actually made the video. That's not true. Later on when I make Tom Sawyer, I think, I even said, I made a little intro and said the following videos from the cloud of archives, which back then I was being crazy. I was being too creative. But back then it said the following videos from the Myrtle Entertainment cloud of archives, in which video content is copy protected. So even though these videos even though the cartoons are copyrighted, I'm not I'm not even sure I'm trying to explain. Even though the video or the cartoon itself is copyright, I went back and made it my own, and YouTube somehow, I literally would not make money off of this, because this is technically copyrighted material, but I'm not sure. It's just a weird way of how YouTube works, and I'm just not sure. But let me read some of these comments to you. The first and most recent one was Creeper Lord, which I read just now, and then I get this next one from Mahmoud Muhend, I think is how you say that. Sorry if you're watching this and I mispronounce it. He said, I need that for my homework. Whitney Walters, where did this come from? Can you give me a link to the other cartoons from this VHS? I don't know what the VHS is called, but I know it had one about Aladdin and one about an Indian girl. This is true, except it did not come from VHS, it came from a DVD. You probably have, there probably is a VHS version somewhere, but I don't really know. I don't know exactly where it came from on VHS, but I said this came from a DVD in our archives. Back then, again, I was being too creative. I said, unfortunately, we do not know any links available. And I put links instead of links. I let out the I. Useful for my homework. This is good, thanks. LMAO, what is this? They forgot about Sinon. I don't know what that is, or Sinon. What is this true? The original story is an unproven legend that involves mythological gods and goddesses. No firm archaeological proof has been found to confirm the tale. And it just goes on and on and on. And this video is still available for you guys to watch. So if you want to watch it, I will leave a link to that along with Jerusalem in the description, and you guys can read all these comments. And I even see a person here that says, I'm done, and he says, why are people still commenting on this? That kind of comment I don't like on my channel. Not that I don't want you guys to talk amongst yourselves and comment on my videos, but understand that when people comment on videos, they're reaching out to the user or the content creator like me, and they're expressing their opinion. That's what a comment is. You're expressing your opinion towards something or someone. In this case, these people are expressing their comments toward this video, and they're sharing, they're sharing their own opinions on the video and what they've heard about the story and all kinds of things. And he said, and it just keeps going on and on and on. It's like Kim Blimmel, a student I tutor is doing a report on the wooden Trojan horse. Maybe he can use some of this material too. I enjoyed watching this film and learning new information. The Greeks cheated. That's kind of funny. Too bad Troy didn't have antivirus software. That's a good one. That's a really good one. David and Goliath, the Trojan Horse, Pac-Man, Queen, Humanity Wins, blah blah blah. It's called mythology for a reason. There's no evidence that the Trojan War ever happened. So this is what happens when you get the Trojan Horse virus. Seems legit. There are a few funny ones in that one. There are a few hate ones in there. There's a few funny ones, like I mentioned just a minute ago. According to Greek mythology, as I have read, Athena gave them the Trojan horse, which stopped the Trojan War. Not from what I've learned. I had to watch the opening sequence twice because it was so awesome. That was actually funny. Back then I was using Magic's Movie Edit Pro 16 to create my videos. This is way before I found out about Sony Vegas. And when I made this video, let me turn on my media. I can't remember exactly what I did. Yeah, this was when, this was back when I used Keith Urban's Sweet Thing in my intro, and then I used Animoto to make the video. That was back when I was just a kid. This is back when Myrtle 13 was around. The Myrtle 13 Productions thing, that was, again, me being creative. And in Magix, there's an effect that you can use if you want to have effects on your titles, and one of them was have it kind of pixel in and pixel out. It was called sand, I think. I'm not real sure. I think it was called sand, and what happened was it would just pixelate in and then pixelate out, and then right after that the cartoon started, or the cartoon just started, and then at that point the video was over. I don't think I put any credits. Yeah, I didn't. Oh, I did. Director me, producer me, actors, camera, music, screenplay. There's none of that. I did put. All I did was just make this my own. I'm not saying that I'm cheating when I'm making my YouTube videos. Like lately, lately, my last video was the montage. For the music in that, I just took, I used music from the YouTube library, so that's completely legal for me to make. NASCAR 08, I did get a copyright notice on that. But don't think that I used that, because that is actually part of the game. I had no background music in there whatsoever, so that's actually part of the game. I have a channel update on here that apparently is private, and you guys cannot see that, and I'm sorry. I really don't think that you guys should see that anyway. Not that I don't want you to watch my videos, but it's just that I thought I wasn't going to be around on YouTube as much anymore because I was getting so far behind in college. I had to work. I still have to work every weekend, and I just figured that I just wouldn't have time for YouTube anymore. So I took a whole break for at least a month or two, and all that time I got worried about you guys. I didn't know if you guys were watching my videos anymore, for one thing, and another thing. I used to have a second channel for my games and stuff, which I stopped using, and YouTube apparently went back and just cleared it all out. So now you can go back on that channel. It's even featured on my channel if you guys want to visit that. It's called MEGN, Myrtle Entertainment Gaming Network, and I had about 10 or 11 videos on there, all gone. It's all lost. They're just not there anymore, and that really got me disappointed because I did want to try and upload stuff there a little bit, but I mean it's just YouTube changes. It really does. I'm not saying I'm quitting YouTube, but 500 subscribers, that is really awesome. 2 of my videos going viral, that's even better. I mean, I'm not in this for numbers. Don't get me wrong on that. I'm not in this to make money and become rich and live out my life. I mean, sure, it would be nice to have 1,000 subscribers or 2, but you have to work hard to get out there. For those of you who are watching this and want to become a content creator or a YouTuber like me, go right ahead. I mean, it really is a good idea. You can express yourself and do all kinds of things. Now, in my case, I try not to express myself much, but not that I don't want to, but I'm trying to keep my channels as professional as possible because of the name and how I do things. It's just weird. So that's pretty much it for this video. I did want to say, if you guys did not watch the 500 subscriber montage, there's a link in the description to where you guys can watch that as well. And also, to give you guys a piece of news, I really want to get to know you guys more. So what I'm going to do is open up Twitter. I'm going to start getting on my Twitter more often. If you guys want to follow me, there's a Twitter link on my channel is at Myrtle Entertain. My last name and then the first part of entertainment. So Myrtle Entertain. And excuse me, I have really bad sinus allergies, by the way. What I'm going to do is start up a little Q&A or reading your comments thing on this channel. I really want to do that. I really want to get to know you guys. I really want to meet you guys, see if you guys can help me out. I mean, my channel is, I'm trying to make my channel more about you guys. I want you guys to get involved in my channel. I want you guys to come together and just have fun here whenever you guys watch my videos. It's like, for example, I have subscribed to Markiplier and Jacksepticeye, and they're both really good, and they have a huge community now. I'm not trying to get up to like 1 million or so subscribers and just get all the way up here. I'm not trying to do that, even though that would be nice. But basically the thing is, if you're wanting to do YouTube, please go ahead. But one thing that I want to start doing is getting to know you guys, comment on my videos, and just things of that nature. So what I'm gonna do is start up a Twitter, which I've already done that. Use the hashtag right up here is hashtag Myrtle Comments if you guys want to use that. So that's it for this special vlog. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I know I have probably killed you guys with all my ums and slight pauses. I'm not that good of a public speaker. I get real nervous when I do that. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to get off. Let's see, what is it? 23 and a half minutes now. Yeah, I gotta go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.